let's talk about spirituality. It's a huge word, right? For some people, it's yoga in Bali. For others, it's a silent retreat in the woods. In Islam, spirituality is woven into the fabric of everything. It's not just something you do on a Sunday, it's a 24/7, 365-day gig. The core idea is ibadah, which is the Arabic word for worship. But here's the kicker. It doesn't just mean praying. It means living your life with a sense of purpose, with an awareness that there's something bigger than your Netflix queue or your fantasy football league. It's about building a direct, personal connection with the Creator. No middlemen, no VIP section. You and God straight up. Worship in Islam is that, but on a cosmic scale. It's the ultimate long-distance relationship, except God is closer to you than your own jugular vein, as the Quran says. Now, let's get into the specifics. The most visible pillar of Islamic worship is Salah, the 5 daily prayers. And I know what you're thinking. 5 times a day, that's more check-ins than my mom requires when I'm on vacation. But it's not about punching a clock for God. Think of it as your spiritual power-up. It's like your phone. You plug it in to recharge it. Salah is how a Muslim recharges their soul throughout the day. It's a scheduled pause, a mandatory reset button that pulls you out of the craziness of life and reminds you of your true north. These 5 prayers are spread out from dawn to night. Fajr, Duhur, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. They create a rhythm for your day. It's a spiritual framework that keeps you grounded. It's a spiritual anchor in the storm of modern life. It's the ultimate life hack for finding meaning in the chaos. But wait, there's more. Islamic worship is a whole ecosystem. Take zakat, for example, one of the 5 pillars of Islam. A mandatory annual donation, typically 2.5% of savings, given to the poor and needy. Not just charity, an act of worship. A recognition that your wealth isn't really yours. A trust from God, you must share it. A system to purify wealth and combat inequality. Then you have Sawm, or fasting during Ramadan. For a month, Muslims abstain from food and drink from sunrise to sunset. Not just about being hungry. A spiritual boot camp, learning self-discipline, building empathy, cultivating gratitude. And let's not forget the Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca. Millions gather from every corner of the globe, all wearing the same simple white clothes. A breathtaking display of unity and equality. Here's where Islam's concept of worship gets really expansive. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that even smiling at someone is an act of charity. Think about that for a second. A simple smile can be an act of worship. This completely redefines what it means to be spiritual. It means that your entire life, if lived with the right intention, can be a continuous act of worship. Your job, your family life, your interactions with neighbors. This is spirituality integrated into real life. Being honest in your business dealings, that's worship. Being kind to your parents, especially as they get older, that's a huge act of worship. Taking care of the environment, not being wasteful, treating animals with kindness, all worship. When you're working at your desk, you can do it with the intention of providing for your family and contributing to society. And suddenly, your 9 to 5 becomes an act of worship. It's about transforming your mindset from what's in it for me to how can I serve God through this action. Every good deed, no matter how small, becomes a brick in the foundation of your spiritual home. Each prayer is a combination of physical movements, standing, bowing, prostrating, and spoken words from the Quran. The physical aspect is key. Prostration, putting your forehead on the ground, is the ultimate act of humility. It's a physical manifestation of the idea that you are surrendering your ego, your pride, and your problems to an authority higher than yourself. It's incredibly powerful. You're literally bowing before the creator of the universe. In that moment, the CEO and the janitor, the rich and the poor are all equal, doing the exact same thing. It is the great equalizer. It's a physical reboot for your spiritual software. And here's the beautiful part. It's a direct conversation. There are no priests, no intermediaries. It's your one-on-one time with God. You can ask for guidance, express gratitude, seek forgiveness. It's a spiritual dialogue that keeps your faith personal and alive. It's like having a scheduled call with your most trusted mentor 5 times a day. It keeps you accountable, it keeps you centered, and it fills you with a sense of peace that no amount of success or worldly possessions can provide. It's not a burden, it's a lifeline. Not isolated rituals, but interconnected practices shaping character and worldview, teaching discipline, teaching compassion, teaching humility, teaching a sense of global community, touching every aspect of life, daily routine, financial planning, connection with the global Muslim family. When you know you're accountable to God, you strive to be more honest, more compassionate. It motivates you to contribute positively to the world around you. Being a good person is not separate from being a good Muslim. They are one and the same. It's a feedback loop. Ultimately, what does all this worship do? It gives you a profound sense of peace and purpose. In a world that often feels random and chaotic, Islam provides a spiritual GPS. It gives you a why. Where did I come from? Where am I going? What am I supposed to be doing in between? This framework provides stability and direction. It's the anchor that keeps you steady when the storms of life hit, and they will hit. It's the comfort of knowing that you are part of a divine plan. Even in your struggles, there is wisdom and purpose. This spiritual connection fills a void that nothing else can. People chase money, fame, power, but it's often a hollow pursuit. True, lasting peace, what Muslims call sakina, comes from the heart's connection with its creator. And that universal quest for connection, for purpose, and for peace is something that resonates with the human spirit, no matter what path you walk. It's all part of the same journey, a journey back to God. Whether it's through a quiet prayer at dawn, a shared meal during Ramadan, or a simple act of kindness to a stranger. So, at the end of the day, worship in Islam is a beautiful, holistic path to finding meaning. It's a way of connecting with the divine, with yourself, with humanity. It's a system that balances ritual with action, personal devotion with social responsibility. You can be close to God in the middle of a crowded subway, just by giving up your seat for someone who needs it more. You can be close to God while you're studying for an exam, with the intention of using that knowledge to benefit humanity. It's an inner stillness that you can carry with you anywhere. This gives life a depth and richness that is truly transformative.